all of the ways that we can use this equation to solve for percent word problems, let's actually look at the word problems. So let's take a look at the first one. There are 250 students at a field day. 20% of the students at the field day are wearing hats. How many students are wearing hats at the field day? Let's take a look at how to break down this problem. First, let's identify what kind of question it is. How many students are wearing hats at the field day? That's what it's asking us for. The givens are that there are 250 students and that 20% of those students are wearing hats. So that means that we have to find the part. We want to find the number of students that are wearing hats that day at the field day. So the 250 is going to be our whole, the 20% is our 20%, and our unknown is going to be the part. So when we do our formula, let's go ahead and put in x for the part. Remember that our whole was 250 because there are 250 students at the field day. 20% of them are wearing hats. And if we want to know how many students there are, this is the number of people wearing hats. This is the percent of people wearing hats. If it matches up, then we're doing good. And 100 always goes down here. Now let's go ahead and cross multiply. X times 100 is 100x. 250 times 20 is 5,000. Now let's divide by 100 to isolate the x. We can eliminate the zeros that they have in common on the top and the bottom. This gives us x equals 50. That means that there are 50 people at the field day wearing hats. Let's take a look at the next problem. The next problem says, the 2000 census revealed that 62% of households in the US have more than one television. If there are 10,000 households in the town of Fellsmere, how many of those homes have more than one television? So here it gives us the percentage and it gives us the number of households. If 10,000 is the number of households, then 10,000 is the whole. And once again, we are looking for the part. Let's plug it into our equation. So the part we're going to call x because we don't know it. And the percentage is given to us by the problem, which is 62%. And we know that the whole is 10,000 households in the town of Fellsmere. And we know that 100 always goes down here. Now let's go ahead and cross multiply. X times 100 is 100x, and 10,000 times 62 is 620,000. Let's divide by 100 because 100 is multiplied to the x. When we do that, that cancels out. Whatever we do to one side of the equal sign, we must do to the other. And when we have zeros in common on the top and the bottom, we can cross those out. So there are 2 zeros down here that can be crossed out by the 2 zeros up here. We're left with 6200. X equals 6,200. Out of the households in Fellsmere, 6,200 of them have more than one television. If you like daily questions, join us on Facebook and Instagram. And if you'd like to know more about our free ASVAB events, text at ASVAB free to 81010. Good luck as you study for the ASVAB.